Mistakes I see in people's deadlift form. So, number one is not painting your legs or shaving your legs with the bar. What I mean by that is you can pretend that this is a paint roller or this is your razor and you're needing the bar in contact with your legs in order to paint your legs or shave your legs, right? If the bar is way out here, none of that paint or, no shaving is gonna happen on your legs. So people tend to, let's say we're doing a Romanian deadlift, people tend to lose where the bar is and it loses track. It goes way out here. And then their low back gets straightened. So to mitigate this, you want the bar touching your legs. In any deadlift, it could be conventional, it could be a sumo, it does not matter. We want the bar in close contact with us. Mistake number two, we don't want to arch the back as we get lower. So a lot of people tend to arch the back here, kind of flare the ribs and arch the back, especially in a Romanian deadlift, because they're just thinking, stick the butt out, stick the butt out. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna stick my butt out. And that's once again how the low back gets hurt. We want to think neutral spine. So as you're standing in that setup position, thinking you've got a string attached to the top of your head, someone's pulling up on it from the ceiling. Shoulders or head stacked over shoulders, shoulders stacked over ribs, ribs stacked over hips, pelvis, pelvis stacked over knees, over ankles, right? So everything is in alignment, and then we keep that alignment because we take a nice 360 breath. We engage pelvic floor and deep core, and then as we start to slide the bar down, we keep the ribs stacked. Okay? And if you're really tight, this could be hard, and you might feel like you need to arch your back in order to get your hips back far. Don't. Even if the bar only gets to, say, right above your knees because you're so tight, just take it as a sign that you need to work on mobility of your hamstrings, and that's your range of motion for now, until you can actually get that stretch with a neutral spine. So flat back, neutral spine. Similarly to that is people that like to jut their chin up towards the ceiling or look in the mirror, basically losing alignment with their cervical spine. So what I like to think about is tucking my chin, like I'm always checking out my shoes. I'm like, oh, cool shoes, cool shoes. So right at the top, it's a little awkward. So I start neutral. But as I start to hinge, I start to look down at my shoes. I'm like, oh, look at those shoelaces. Cool, what brand are those? Yeah, whatever you want to think about. So looking at your shoes the whole time can really help. Of course, when you're learning form, looking in the mirror is helpful. But the second you have an actual load, like an actual bar, I would not be looking in the mirror or up or down or sideways, okay? Any other mistakes I see people make with these? I think that those are the big ones. Yeah. Okay, good luck.